Hi, this is Linda. Well, last weekend we had a fun opportunity. My husband and I double dated with some friends. There was a great Groupon at Mount Baldy to hop on the ski lift, be able to do some hiking, have a great lunch, and take the ski lift back down for a fraction of the price. We couldn't turn it down. We got bundled up, jumped in the car because it was going to be a chilly day up there, and drove up. It was then that I remembered a story that my parents had told me about that happened long before any of their kids were born. They were on a couples retreat with church and they had gone on a ski lift. Well, the most terrible thing happened. The cable had broke and the people in front of them fell and there were broken bones. Thank goodness there were no deaths, but everyone was really shook up. Well, as we were driving up, that story was coming to mind, and I was starting to get a little afraid because I do have a fear of heights. But it wasn't going to stop me from having a great day. So off we went. Our friends got on the ski lift first, and then we got on. It's different when there's no snow. You see the boulders and you see the trees, and it was a little scary. We did have a safety bar that we put over us, but I realized, hey, this thing's going on my knees and my feet are too short to reach the footrest. And I'm sitting on these wood slats with some holes in it. This looks like an old ski lift. I'm holding on to Bob. My friends were like, oh, look how cute and cuddly they are. Really, I'm holding on to my husband for dear life. I'm scared. Silly as it is, that's how I was feeling, kind of thinking of that story that my mom had shared. And my husband was teasing me a little bit, saying, I heard this is about a 2-hour ride. And I'm thinking, really? He had me going for a minute because I've only skied twice, so what did I know? Well, I was afraid, but we did make it up, and it felt good to have feet on solid ground. We did some great hiking, had a yummy lunch, and it was time to go back down. I was trying to talk everybody into hiking back down, but they weren't buying into it because it was going to be a couple-hour hike, which I was fine with. But we did have to go ahead and get back on the ski lift. It was a gusty, cold day, and that even added to the tension. But as we got on the ski lift going back down, there was a nice warmth from the sun, and it was comfortable going down. And I was thinking, hey, this isn't so bad. And I was seeing the end in sight when it happened. The ski lift stopped. It was for 5 minutes, but it might as well been for an hour, 2 hours. I was gripped with fear. I truly was. I had to close my eyes. I had to ask my husband to pray for me. And I had to quote 2 Timothy 1:7, God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night gripped with fear, just out of the blue, where you're thinking of one of your children, you're thinking of your health, your husband's health, your parents' health, a situation you don't know what to do with, and suddenly you're gripped with fear? We have a choice then to trust God, have faith in Him, or to panic. Usually I panic first and then think to trust the Lord. Now, to trust the Lord and have faith in Him is to trust in who He is, His sovereignty. Who is the Lord? He's all-knowing. He's ever-present. He's holy. He's just. He's merciful. He's full of grace. As we study the Lord and who He is, it calms us. It gives us a sound mind. So I encourage you this week to remember that if you're gripped with fear. It happens to us, and we serve a God who does the work in us. We don't have to muster it up. Thank you so much for listening. God bless you, and have a beautiful day.